Thank you, Hannah. We're following breaking news right now. Federal prosecutors take over the case of a Bywater bartender accused of torching several cars and a duplex in his neighborhood earlier this year. Investigators say 35-year-old Kyle Thompson set the fires in the early morning hours of January 19th. Fox 8 obtained video of the fire from neighbors of some of the 9 cars that were hit. Last week, federal prosecutors secured an indictment centering their case around the Bywater bakery delivery van Thompson allegedly set on fire. Orleans Parish District Attorney Jason Williams refused more than a dozen arson charges Monday, handing the case over to the feds.